Then Peter opened his mouth and said, of a truth, I perceive that Yah is no respecter of person, but in every nation he that fears him and worketh righteousness is accepted with him. And I was using this, that every nation, he that fears him, this nation used to fear Yah. They might say God, but when it first came here, this nation feared Yah. That's one reason they didn't freedom religion, because most of the time everybody here was praising Yah or praising God. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? They might did it in arrogance, but hey, they sought Yah. This nation right here feared him and worked his righteousness. This nation was working righteousness before they started slavery and everything else in this country. They still start out on the right foot, you know. Then they said it's accepted to him. But I wanted to use that scripture as every nation. Every nation, he that fears him and worketh righteousness is accepted with him in verse 35. So this nation did fear Yah at one time and work righteousness, and it was accepted of Yah. And I like that in this nation. That's why, you know, you got to bring back the history of the first Constitution. You know, even though, you know, they had slavery and everything else going on, but still, they did have a constitution of free religion. Now, since we have civil rights, you know, we are free from that, you know, and now, you know, we are in America now, free to speak and move about. We need to continue on with our constitutional right. Even though what's going on right now, they got the CDC, the World Health Organization. What did the World Health Organization have to do with the United States? What did the World Organization have to do with your constitutional rights? That's something I want y'all to look into. The World Health Organization. The World Health Organization to do with your constitutional rights. That's something I want to look into. The World Health Organization compared to my constitutional rights, my First Amendments. They pushing the vaccines, they're pushing the vaccines. You know, they're saying the COVID-19, they're talking about distance, they're talking about masks, and all this, but ain't nobody talking about Yahuwah. You should ask them why y'all didn't go pray when this first thing happened. Why did everybody didn't go to fasting at the church when this first thing happened? Why y'all didn't seek Yah about the vaccines? Why you didn't seek Yah prevent this thing be spread? Still, they try to do it their human self. They try to go through the scientists, but everybody forgot about Yahuwah. So that's my First Amendment, my constitutional right. I'm gonna put Yahuwah in there. It says Yah and country. You know what I'm saying? Yah and country. I'm putting Yah first, then this country. Yah and country. That's what I was taught growing up, especially in the military. You know, we serve Yah in our country. I remember I sold down, you know, when I signed in. I served, you know, our country, Yahuwah. One nation under Yah. One nation under Yah. One nation under Yah. I speak that. One nation under Yah. I serve my nation, one nation under Yah. And the people forget that. One nation under Yah. And they miss that whole point. Yahuwah is first. One nation under Yah. We are under Yahuwah. But now everybody else is doing everything their own thing. They forgot about Yah. But I grew up that one nation under Yah. Now I'm always going to stick that. I'm going to teach my daughter. I'm going to teach my son. I'm going to teach, you know what I'm saying, my nieces, my nephews, my grandchildren. You know, I'm going to teach everybody about that. But like I said, Yahuwah, man, Yahuwah done blessed us, man. And I love that. You know, Caesar, Caesar, Yahuwah, Yahuwah. My constitutional rights is dealing with Caesar. Praise y'all, man, Rabbi Yosef. You know what I'm saying? I love my rabbis and my apostles. I love y'all guys. I just want to let you know I got to stop everything and love y'all, man. Here goes my computer, man. I talk, man. What's up, see? Look at this. That's my computer, man. That is crazy. Y'all got to pray for me on this one. I'm trying to tell you, every time when I preach the gospel, man, my computer started to act up, man. What is going on, man? All right now. All right. Praise Praise y'all. Praise y'all. All right, man. We're going to continue on. Told you my computer is acting up, man. Computer is acting up. Praise y'all. Give me 1 minute. One minute. I'm trying to tell you, man. When I get the man, y'all, I ain't gonna tell y'all that don't leave me, man. But every time y'all come on the air, my computer acting, y'all powerful, man, y'all. Man, I got a Bethel Saturday church, and all my rabbis and my apostle come on, man. Man, y'all be tearing up my computer, man. Y'all be tearing up the airways, man. Y'all powerful, man. I'm telling you, Satan don't like y'all. I'm just letting you know. When y'all on the airways, man, y'all tear my stuff up. I'm just letting you know. My stuff get tore up when y'all come on the airways, man. My computer done froze up, man. Man, look at this thing acting up, man. This thing, look at this. I'm gonna try one more time. We're gonna continue on. Like I said, I got some word for you. Yaakov gave me some, man, to the Torah. You know what I'm saying? You get this thing to a Torah, man, you'll tear the Constitution up, man. Straight up. Straight up. Woo. Praise y'all. Praise y'all. Try this again. Try this again. All right, cool. We back on there. All right. Look at this. Oh, y'all, help me, Yaakov. Help me, y'all. Help me, Yaakov, man. Come on. All right. Okay. Praise y'all. Praise y'all. Praise y'all. Praise y'all. Okay. All right. We're going to work this thing. Okay. All right. Back in business. All right. Back in business. Okay. I don't know if my thing working right, but it done froze up too. All right. Okay. Went to Acts chapter 10. Talking about all nations. You know what I'm saying? America, man, feared Yah. You know, so it was accepted with Yah. Reason why America, they gave us our First Amendment of freedom of religion. I know they feared y'all at one time. You know what I'm saying? This is before the slave or during the slavery time. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about how that First Amendment. So now we still live in America. We are free. We still have this First Amendment. So this is Caesar. That's what I'm coming at. Really things of Caesar, Caesar, things of Yah. Yah could show them we got Caesar and Yah together. We working together. So they should have no problem how we living. So we have a right to speak this. So I'm going to share something now. How Yaakov used the same thing in the Old Testament about building the house of Yah. And I love this, man. I love this how Yaakov. You see, I'm trying to tell you, Yaakov, he used kings. You know what I'm saying? He sets up kings and put kings down. But Yaakov used kings to do his work. And I'm trying to tell you, he used the king of Cyrus the Persian. He used him. But I'm going to show you something how y'all use this. And it's powerful. I'm trying to tell you, really things of Caesar, things of Yah. Y'all could use Caesar right now, but we already know this is in the past. But we're going to say Persia. So let's go to Daniel. We're going to go to Daniel chapter 6. All right? Let's go to Daniel chapter 6, and I'm going to show you something. All right, Daniel chapter 6. You know Daniel chapter 6 talking about Daniel and the lions. That you know Daniel used to pray 3 times a day, and where Daniel was he was like he was the head one in the land, right? And he had people that didn't like him. They were jealous. So what they did is they tried to set Daniel up so they could take his position. You know, they didn't like that. They always didn't like when Yakudim was rulership over their land. You know, in another country. But we're going to read about Daniel, all right? And I'm going to show you about the laws of the Medes and Pers. The laws of the Medes and Pers. The laws of Medes and Pers are so bad, even the king couldn't change it. That's how bad the laws, all right? And I'm trying to tell you, our Constitution is the same thing. They cannot change our Constitution. Now, we're freedom of religion. So it's just the same thing with the laws of the Medes and Pers. They could not alter it. A king could not change it. So I'm trying to tell you, a president can change it, or a Supreme Court cannot change our amendments. Only time they can change our amendments in the Constitution when the martial law comes, when they strip everything away. And that's everything gone. All right? Let me see if I can start this over again on my Facebook page. All right? Okay. Praise Yah, praise Yah, praise Yah. I don't know if I'm still in the mix right there. All right now. All right. Nope. But I'm trying to get it right, man. Come on. Woo, praise Yah. Praise Yah, praise Yah. All right now. Thank you. I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah. Yes.
So it's just the same thing.
All right now.
With the laws of the Medes and Persians. They could not alter it. A king could not change it. So
Okay.
I tell you, a president can change it, or a Supreme Court cannot change it.
Help me, I can't get it off, man. Oh
One time they can change our amendments in our Constitution.
Forgive me, man. This day, like I said, the computer, man, is crazy, yo. I got one part of this, man. I was gonna pause it like that. Apologize on that one. They got the Bing part right here, all messed up right here. And I can't get it off. Okay. Man, I got it. Praise Yah. Praise Yah. I got it. Sorry, man. All right.
Praise God. Praise God. Praise God.
All right. Continue on. I got it. All right. Let's go to Daniel chapter 6, verse 7 and 16. We're going to talk about Daniel. We're going to talk about the Medes and Persians. You know what I'm saying? Their laws in that land which they cannot change. And I'm trying to, compare it with the Constitution. I want to let you know. Medes and law. And this is why Yahuwah had the temple built. I'm going to get there. I'm going fast. But Yahuwah used King Darius to build the house of Yah. The second temple, which destroyed in 780 AD with Herod. When Yeshua was whipping everybody for selling everything in the house of Yah. They was doing illegal stuff and stuff like that. But I'm trying to tell you how Yahuwah used King Darius. You know what I'm saying? In that time period, because he already knew what was going to happen in the laws. And I'm going to show you something. That's why Yahuwah put us here. You got to understand this. Yes, we Hebrewites. Yes, like I said, yes, we Israelites. You know what I'm saying? We Hebrews. Yes, we Yahudim. But check this out. Y'all knew that he was going to bring us back together. But like I said, he knew what things was going to happen in this country. So we have something to stand on. I'm trying to tell you, we got something to stand on. We just got to come together. We need to find a lawyer, you know what I'm saying? Or we need to stay together on this one because we can worship, and come together in unity, being one, we'd be powerful. You know what I'm saying? And nobody can stop us being together in one. Oneness is power. So that's what Yahuwah was telling us. They don't want everybody to be separated, 6 feet apart and all that. They don't want you going to the house of Yah because they know there's power. If they keep you out of the house of Yah and keep you spread apart and keep you in your houses, then you can't come together in fellowship. Because he, like I said, when 2 or 3 together in the name, he's in the midst. They don't want that. They already know when you come together in the name of Yahuwah, the rock of this just power. They already know that. But I'm trying to tell you, that we got the constitutions that they cannot change. All right, let's go to Daniel chapter 6, verse 7 and 16. It says, the president of the kingdom, the governors and the princes, the counselor, and the captains have counseled together to establish a royal statute and to make a firm decree that whosoever shall ask petition of any Yah, any God or man for 30 days, save of you, O king, he shall be cast in the den of lions. Now, O king, establish the decree and sign in writing that it be not changed according to the laws of the Medes and Persians, which alter not. Just what I said, this decree that you can sign, which alter not, the Medes and Persians. Wherefore King Darius signed the written and decree. Now, when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house and his windows being open in his chamber, towards Jerusalem. He kneeled down. Look at that. It's changing towards Jerusalem. I want to show you right here. Praise God. I want to show you this. When Daniel prayed and the train towards Jerusalem, he is following that covenant with Solomon. Solomon made a prayer that anybody prayed towards the east, where his name at, when they repented, that you hear their petitions. That's why he was praying towards the east. Everybody want to understand why you don't pray towards the east, why you pray towards the east. Daniel prayed towards Jerusalem. He was praying towards the east because he knew what Solomon said when Solomon made that prayer. He asked that. He petitioned Yah that anybody's in a foreign country, what they was in Babylon, now they're in Persia. You know what I'm saying? When they prayed towards the east, towards Jerusalem, may Yahweh hear their petitions. All right? In verse 3, thanks before his Yah, as he did aforetime. Then these men assembled and found Daniel praying and making supplication for his Yah. Then they came near and spake before the king concerning this king's decree. Hast do not sign a decree that every man that asks a petition of any Yah or man within 30 days, say of you, O king, shall be cast into the den of lions. The king answered and said, the thing is true, according to the laws of the Medes and Persians, which alter not. Then answered they and said unto the king, that Daniel, which is of the children of the captivity of Judah, regardeth not you, O king, nor the decree that thou hast signed, but makes his petition 3 times a day. Then the king, when he had heard this word, was so displeased with himself, and set his heart on Daniel to deliver him, and he labored all the going down of the sun to deliver him. Then these men assembled to the king and said unto the king, now, O king, that the laws of the Medes and Persians is that no decree, no statute which the king established may be changed. And the king commanded that they brought Daniel and cast him into the den of lions. Now the king spake and said unto Daniel, your Yah, whom thou servest, continue, he will deliver you. But I want to go back to verse 15. All right, listen to verse 15. And these men assembled to the king and said unto the king, now, king, this is not the king, you know, he petitioned his king, and he tried all he can to the setting of the sun go down. He was doing his best to keep Daniel out of that den. But the king, this thing, the men assembled to the king and said unto the king, now, king, the laws of the Medes and Persians there's no decree, no statute which the king established may be changed. Even the king could not change this. Could not even alter what he said. All right. I love this, man. This is how y'all was using it. This is how y'all used this. Yahuwah used this. Yahuwah showed me this. Now we're going to go 2 Chronicles. All right. Remember what I told you about the Medes and Persians will change or alter not. Let's go to 2 Chronicles. All right. We're going to go to 2 Chronicles. Praise Yah. Praise Yah. We go to 2 Chronicles. I'm going to show you something about the temple. I'm going to show you something about the temple of Yah. The second temple. Okay. All right. Let's go. 2 Chronicles chapter 36. Praise Yah. The last chapter of 2 Chronicles. 2 Chronicles chapter 36, verse 21 to 23. All right. And it says right here, to fulfill the words of Yah by the mouth of Yirmiyahu, unto the land had he enjoyed her Sabbath. For as long as she lay desolate, she should kept Sabbath to fulfill 70 years. Think about it, 70, that is 70 years. All right? All right? Verse 22. Now in the first year of Cyrus, king of Persia, that the word of Yah spoke by the mouth of Yirmiyahu might be accomplished. Praise Yah. And Yah stirred up the spirit of Cyrus, king of Persia. Verse 22. Now in the first year of Cyrus, king of Persia, that the word of Yah spoken by the mouth of Yirmiyahu, you know Yahuwah cannot lie, might be accomplished, Yah stirred up the spirit of Cyrus, king of Persia, that he may proclaim throughout all his kingdom, and put it also in the writing, saying, thus says Cyrus, king of Persia, all the kingdom of the earth hath Yah of Elohim of heaven given me, and he hath charged me to build him a house in Jerusalem, which is in Judea, who is there among you all his people, that Yah his Elohim be with him, and let him go up. All right? Okay, so we understand that Yahuwah put it in the spirit of King Darius to build the house. Okay, remember this is Persia, right? Now let's go to one chapter over. We're going to Ezra. We're going to the book of Ezra. You know, the priests there, that's when they start building the house of Yah. Come on, now just bear with me. We already know what Cyrus said. Darius. So let's go to Ezra. Ezra chapter 1. It says, now in the first year of Cyrus, king of Persia, that the word of Yah by the mouth of Yahweh might be fulfilled, the Elohim stirred up the spirit of Cyrus, king of Persia, that he made a proclamation throughout all the kingdom and put it also in writing, saying, thus says Cyrus, king of Persia, Yah, your Elohim of heaven, have given me all the kingdoms of the earth. And he had charged me, like that, he has charged me, he have ordered me to build him a house in Jerusalem, which is in Yahudah, who is there among you all of his people. Here's Yah to be with him, and let him go up to Jerusalem, which is Yahudah, and build the house of Yah, Elohim of Yisrael. He is the Yah, which is in Jerusalem. Verse 4, and whosoever remaineth in any place whether he sojourn, let him, the man of this place, help him with silver and with gold and with goods and with beasts, beside free will offering for the house of Yah that is in Jerusalem. Then rise up the chief of the fathers of Judah and Benjamin and the priests and the Levites with all them whose spirit of Yah had raised to go up to build the house of Elohim which is in Jerusalem. And all they that went about straight their hands with vessels and silver, with gold, with goods, with beasts, with precious things, beside all that was willing offer. Also Cyrus the king brought forth the vessels of the house of Yah, which Nebuchadnezzar had brought forth out of Jerusalem, and had put them in the house of his gods. Even those did Cyrus king of Persia bring forth by the hand of the Meredith the treasurer, and numbered them unto Shabazar, the prince of Yehudah. And this is the number of them: 30 charges of gold, 1,000 charges of silver, 9 and 20 knives, 20 basins of gold, silver basin of second sort, 410, and other vessels 1,000. All the vessels of gold and of silver were 5,400. All this did Shabazz bring up with them on the captivity that were brought up from Babylon into Jerusalem. Okay, that was the whole chapter. You get a chance, Ezra 1. This was going, they were doing, was building the house. They were bringing all the treasures given, you know what I'm saying, to the house of Yah. So let's go to Ezra chapter 4. Ezra chapter 4. All right. Ezra chapter 4, verse 11. Okay. Ezra chapter 4, verse 11. All right, we're going to talk about now, when they started building the house of Yah, they got mad. They started bringing men. They wanted them to stop building the house of Yah. All right. We already know, I forgot the guy's name. You know, if you want to go ahead and read the first part of Ezra chapter 4, it will tell you, but we're going to go on verse 11. Okay? Verse 11. And it says right here, this is the copy of the letter that was sent unto him, even to Artaxerxes, the king, the servant, the men of the side of this river, and at such a time. Be it known unto you, king, they wrote a letter to the king, trying to get them to stop building the house of Yah. You know, they sneaky and stuff. Be it known to you, king, that the Jews which came up from thee to us are come to Jerusalem, building the rebellious and the bad city, and have set up the walls thereof, and joined the foundation. Be it known now unto the king that this city be built, and the wall set up again. Then will they not pay toll, tribute, and custom, and so that shall endanger the revenue of the king. Now because we have remainance from the king's palace, and it was not met for us to see the king's dishonor, therefore have we sent and certified the king, that search may be made in the book of the records of your fathers. So shalt thee find in the book of the records, and known that the city is rebellious city, and hurtful unto the king and province, and that they have removed sedition within the same of old time, for which cause was this city destroyed. Praise Yah. And I want you to get a chance to see, they wrote a letter. They want to check out Jerusalem, what they did in the past. They was trying to dishonor Jerusalem. That's why they wanted the king to search out the letter about the city of Jerusalem. All right? So verse 16. We certify the king that if the city be built again, and the walls thereof set up, by this means you shall have no portion of this side of the river. Then sent the king an answer unto Rahum the chancellor, and to Shimshai the scribe, and to the rest of their companions that dwell in Samaria, and unto the rest beyond the river, peace in such a time. The letter which was sent unto us has been plainly read before me, and I commanded and searched have been made, and it is found that this city of old time had made insurrection against kings, and that rebellions and seditions have been made therein. Verse 19, again, I like how he said, I commanded, talking about the letter. Verse 18, the letter which you sent unto us have been plainly read before me, and I commanded and searched have been made. They then made a search, they found a letter about Jerusalem, been made, and it is found that this city of old time had made insurrection against the king, and that rebellion and sedition have been made therein. There have been mighty kings also over Jerusalem, which have ruled over all countries beyond the river, and toll, tribute, and custom was paid unto them. Give you now commandments to cause these men to cease, and that this city be not built, until other commandments shall be given from me. Take heed now that you fail not to do this. Why should damage grow to the hurt of the king? Now when the copy of King Artaxerxes' letter was read before the Rahum the Shapshun, the scribe, and their companion, they went up in haste to Jerusalem unto the Jews, and made them cease by force and power. I like that. Now when they got that letter from the king, they ran to Jerusalem. When they got that letter from the king, they ran to Jerusalem. Then it said, verse 23, Jews made them to cease by force and power. Praise Yah. There you go, man. I love this computer, man. Then ceased the work of the house of Yah, which in Jerusalem, so it ceased until the second year of the reign of Darius, king of Persia. All right. Now we're going to read chapter 5. Now, here you go. They don't cease the work of Yah. You know what I'm saying? The house. You know what I'm saying? They got a letter stating that this kingdom of Jerusalem was bad. You know what I'm saying? They had kings that had over the whole country. We already know that. King David, King Solomon, we already know that. They were ruling. So the king had to shut down the building. The king had the whole building shut down. The king didn't know about what the decree, Darius didn't know. All right, so we're going to go to chapter 5. I'm trying to tell you, this is what y'all showed me. Chapter 5. Ezra, chapter 5. Then the prophet Haggai, the prophet, the Zechariah, the son of Iddo, prophesied unto the Jews that were in Yehuda and Jerusalem in the name of Yah, or Yeshurel, even unto them. Then rose up Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, and Yeshua, the son of Zodok, began to build the house of Yah, which is in Jerusalem, and with them were the prophets of Yah helping them. Praise Yah. And at the same time came down Tethniah, the governor of the side river, and Shebozah, their companion, and said unto them, who have commanded you to build this house, and to make up these walls? Then said we unto them after this matter, what are the names of the men that made this building? But the eye of their Yah was upon the elders of Jerusalem, of the Jews, that they could not cause them to cease, till the matter came to Darius. And then they returned and answered by a letter concerning this matter. The copy of the letter attending the governor of the side, the river of Shabbat and his companion, the Ephesusites, which were on the side of the river, sent unto Darius the king. They sent a letter unto him, where within was written this, unto Darius the king of all peace. Be it known to you, king, that we went into the province of Judea, to the house of the great Yah, which is built with great stones, and timbers is laid in the walls, and this work goes fast on and prosper in their hands. Then asked me those elders and said unto them thus, Who commanded you to build this house and to make up these walls? We asked their names also to certify you, that we might write the names of the men that were the chief of them. And this they returned us answering, saying, We are the servants of Yah of heaven and earth, and built the house that was built these many years ago, which a great king of Yisrael built and set up. Praise Yah. But after that our fathers have provoked Yah of heaven unto wrath, and gave them into the hands of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and the Chaldeans, who destroyed this house and carried the people away into Babylon. But in the first year of Cyrus, the king of Babylon, the same king Cyrus made a decree to build the house of Yah. And the vessels also of gold and silver of the house of Yah, which Nebuchadnezzar took out of the temple that was in Jerusalem, and brought them into the temple of Babylon. Those did Cyrus the king take out of the temple of Babylon, and they were delivered unto one whose name was Shalmaneser, whom he had made governor, and said unto him, Take these vessels, go and carry them into the temple that is in Jerusalem, and let the house of Yah be built in this place. Then came the same Shalmaneser and laid the foundation of the house of Yah which is in Jerusalem. And since that time, even until now, have it been in building, and yet is not finished. Now therefore it seems good to the king, let there be a search made to the king's treasure house, which is there in Babylon, whether it be so, that a decree was made of Cyrus the king to build this house of Yah at Jerusalem, and let the king send his pleasure to us concerning this matter. So now, I like that. So they went back and started building the house. And Teviana didn't like that. So, he asked them, and they didn't give him a straight answer. They said, Yahuwah told us to build this. So Teviana went to the king, tell him what's happening, and they told him to find out, to look at Babylon, to see who gave the commandments to build the house. So that's what they're doing now. They went and go search in Babylon. They were looking for the decree. I told you there was a decree made, that the decree made where the Persians and Medes made where the altar doesn't change. That's where they went to go search. They went to go search for that letter, saying they gave them permission to build the house. And that's why I like that. I'm trying to tell you, they're rendering the things of Caesar, things of Yah is Yah. They want to see, they want to know who gave them permission to build this house. So we go to chapter 6. They went and search. They're going to search the house, and they're going to Babylon to find a decree. They're going to find out who gave them permission to build that house. So we go into chapter 6. All right. Then Darius the king made a decree, and a search was made in the house of the rolls, where the treasure were laid up in Babylon. And they was found in a Chermith, in the palace that is in the province of the Medes, a roll, and there was a record that's written. In the first year of Cyrus, the king of Cyrus, the king made a decree concerning the house of Yah at Jerusalem. Let the house be built, the place where they offer sacrifice, and let the foundation thereof be strongly laid, height thereof 80 cubits, and the breadth thereof 80 cubits, with the 3 rows of great stones and a row of new timber, and let the expense be given out of the king's house, and also let the gold and silver vessel of the house of Yah, which Nebuchadnezzar took forth out of the temple, which is in Jerusalem, and brought into Babylon, be restored, and brought again into the temple which is at Jerusalem, everyone to his place, and place them in the house of Yah. Therefore, intend to govern beyond the river, Bernard, your companion, the Ephrasites, which are beyond the river, be ye far from hence. Let the work of this house of Yah alone, I like that in verse 7, let the work of this house alone, of Yah alone, let the governor of the Jews and the elders of the Jews build this house of Yah in this place. Moreover, I make a decree what shall do to the elders of these Jews for the house of the building of this house of Yah, that the king's goods and every other tribute beyond the rivers forthwith expense be given to these men, that they be not hindered, and that which they have needed of both young bullocks, rams, lambs, burnt offerings of Yah of heaven, wheat, salt, wine, and oil, according to the appointment of the priests, which are at Jerusalem, let it be given them day by day without fail, that they may offer sacrifice of sweet savor unto the Yah of heaven, and pray for the life of the king and the sons. I also have made a decree, look at that, make a decree, that whosoever shall alter this word, let timber be pulled down from his house, being set up, and let him be hanged thereon, and let the house be made a dunghill. This is the decree of the king. You mess with that house of Yah, whoever messes, he said, let the timber be pulled from your house, and you be hanged on it. That's some crazy stuff. This is from a Gentile king. It's not from Yahuwah. I'm trying to tell you, the decrees that alter not. I'm trying to say it, the same thing with the Constitution of the United States. Freedom of religion. They set that up. That's how Yahuwah looked out for us. He knew this day was coming, so he looked out for us in the early 1700s, 1600s, 1700s. I'm thankful for Yahuwah. Yahuwah is all wise, all knowledge. He's infinite wisdom. He knew this. Yahuwah knew this. That's why I speak that. They getting all mad at me because I won't obey the laws of the land. I ain't obeying the laws of the land when it's foul. You're going against my rights of worship, my free religion. I understand if I was selling cocaine and drinking and selling weed and doing drugs and all that and selling heroin, I can understand that you get mad at me and send me to jail and everything. Robbing, doing everything wicked under the sun, killing, all that, I can understand that. But if I'm serving Yahuwah, my free religion, worshiping, and you get mad at me, nah, I'm going to continue worshiping Yah. You ain't going to affect me. You ain't getting my way to worship Yah. When I got freedom of religion to worship, I understand other countries don't have this. Other countries cannot worship like we worship. We got the right to worship. Wearing a mask. I ain't wearing no mask. Say something. And like I said, I got the proof, the Constitution. I might have to go through some paperwork. I might go to jail for a couple of days. You might have to get bonded out. But I'm going to put my paperwork in there. I'm going to go to the state, and we're going to fight about this. I'm trying to tell you. We have rights. Just like here with Persia, they had a right to build the house of Yah, and Yah set up with a king of Persia, because he already knew the decree, which you could not alter it. That was the Medes and Pers. Their laws you could not change. That's how Yahuwah did it. And I share that with you. This is what Yahuwah has given me, and I praise Yah for this, and I use this. Man, I used to have pastors, man, getting mad at me. Last year, pastors were wrong. Pastor was talking bad about me. They were mad at me, talking about I need to obey the laws of the land and everything. Yahuwah gave this thing to me last year. I'm just speaking to y'all again, trying to rehearse it back in your ears. To all my pastors, to my rabbis, to my bishops. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give this thing to you. All my Hebrew brothers. I'm trying to tell you, Israelites, I'm trying to tell you right now before they start shutting things down. You got right to worship, to live right before Yahuwah in America. You know, I'm trying to tell you, don't let nobody put your chains on you trying to worship Yah. Putting chains on you, trying to cover your mouth so you can't praise Yah. Trying to order your steps in Yah, trying to make you worship Yah a different way. That's why I'm sharing these things to you. You got a right to worship Yahuwah freely. I don't care how America is changing with this COVID-19. Forget the COVID-19. Forget these vaccines and worship Yah. Like I said, ain't nobody saying anything about Yahuwah. Ain't nobody praising Yahuwah. Ain't nobody lifting up the name of Yah. God or not Yah. They ain't saying no God. They ain't saying no Jesus. They ain't saying no Yeshua. They ain't saying no Yahuwah. You know what I'm saying? Where they not saying it. You know what I'm saying? They're not saying it on news. They're not saying it on the radio. They're not saying it on TV shows. They ain't saying nothing on no advertisement. They ain't saying nothing about no Yahuwah. They ain't saying about no prayer. They ain't mentioning the name of Yah, nothing. All last year. You know what I'm saying? Our governor, our president, you know what I'm saying? The House, the representative, the judicial, the supreme. Ain't nobody saying nothing about no Yahuwah. No Yah, no God. No, they ain't lifting up nobody. You know, but like I said, we're going to praise Yah. In my house, we're going to serve Yah. In America, too, with a freedom religion. I got proof. I got proof what they did in the Old Testament. You know what I'm saying? With a Gentile king. You know, just like us, they made a decree we got constitutions. They got decrees that ought to don't change. We got a constitution where no law can go against that constitution. I done showed it to you already about our constitution. So hey, we might go through the paperwork, we might have to find a lawyer, we might have to find somebody to represent us. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Somebody to represent me. So when this time happened, you know, that I'll be able to fight my cause. So again, I thank everybody for the Bible study, for hanging in there with me. Again, I apologize about my phone going out. I'm going to try to get this thing fixed the next time I'm on the air. I talked to my wife about it, about the phone going in and out. So I apologize about that with you again. But I thank for everybody hanging in there with me, staying in with me right now. But this is what Yahuwah has given me, the word, and I'm truly thankful for the wisdom of Yahuwah. I'm just thankful that he answers me, you know, when I have questions. And I have questions about this, you know, and, you know, I get offended when somebody, I get offended when somebody get involved with my worship. You know, they want to take something from me when I know I'm doing right. You know, I wasn't doing right when I was selling drugs, getting high, and selling cocaine, trafficking weed, and doing everything else. Man, they'll hurry up and put me in jail, you know, and try to get me off the streets. But now when I'm doing right, what's wrong, man? You know, I'm doing right. Obeying all the laws. Keep my nose clean. Worshiping y'all. But now you get offended. So, again, praise y'all, praise y'all. Again, tell everybody, get ready for the Passover. You know, get your minds right. If you still got time, you ain't fasting, you still got time to fast and praying. You need to be fasting. You need to get your soul right. You know, the Passover is coming up. Get your soul, get your mind right. You know, that's coming up. It's March the 27th. In the evening time, we're going to start the Passover meal. Then we got the first fruits the day of next. I think Rabbi Yosef has some ministering 7 days. So we're going to plug in with him for the word. Because like I said, I like to try to be every day with the word. So the days that we're not preaching, we're going to tune in with him at Bethel Saturday Church. He got like about 7 ministers speaking, which is awesome. So I'm ecstatic about that. So we can keep the 7 days, and that's what we want. We're gonna keep the 7 days, the feast, and you can get, like I said, if you don't have to work those 7 days, don't work. But if you have to, understandable. But we're gonna work where we don't have to. We're gonna work where we don't have to work on this feast day. We're gonna do the whole 7 days not working. That's my plan. That's what I'm gonna work on. All right. Again, we got Yahuwah. We got beginning of Shabbat on Yom Shishi. In a couple of days, Minister Richard will be speaking. We got Yom Shabbat. Shabbat. Minister Richard will be speaking. Praise Yah, praise Yah, praise Yah. And again, another great day. So I'm about to lay it down. Praise Yah. You know it's late. It's about 3 o'clock for me. So, all right. May Yahuwah bless you and keep you. May Yahuwah make a face shine upon you, be gracious to you. May Yahuwah live his countenance upon you, give you peace and Shem Mashiach's name. May Yahuwah make it right on a high place on earth and feed you heritage of Jacob, and heritage of Jacob, and heritage of Abraham. For the mouth of Yah spoke, for the mouth of Yah spoke, for this day forth forevermore. I speak the blessings of Yah on the people of Yah, the blessings of Yah on the people of Yah. Shalom, shalom, shalom.